Hi everyone, my name is Chaet and I'm here to share with you the story of Three Eagles Qigong, and then we'll spend a little bit of a session going through the 5 positions of Qigong, Three Eagles Qigong that is. First I'd like to tell you a quick story. Won't take about a minute or two. I have been practicing Qigong for many years now, and the Qigong that I practice, for the most part, several different kinds, is called Spring Forest Qigong, and I would like to take time right now to thank Chen Yi Lin and Chris Zimmerman for bringing that form of Qigong, Spring Forest, into my life. It's a very formal Qigong and has quite a few movements in it. Now I'd like to tell you a quick story about an experience that happened to me, which sounds a little bit spiritual, and in fact it was a great spiritual experience in my life. Recently I was at the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center in Patagonia, Arizona. Dr. Gabriel Cousins runs and owns and was the founder of the Tree of Life Rejuvenation Center, and I was recently ordained as an Essene priest. After my ordainment, I went to what's called the Sacred Labyrinth, and it's like a maze, and I walked the entire labyrinth, and when I got to the center of the labyrinth, which is a very high energetic place on that particular piece of property, and has great vortex energy, I thought it would be a good idea to do my Qigong, my Spring Forest Qigong. Well, as I was doing my Qigong, out of nowhere, 3 live bald eagles were flying above my head at about 10 to 15 feet away from me, right directly above my head. This was a very strange experience. I was later told that they were drawn there because I was able to activate, for some reason or another, the vortex energy at that particular location, and the eagles were drawn to the vortex and the fact that I was in the middle of it. One of the eagles, they were going in a very tight circle above my head. One of the eagles took off in the north direction, and I happened to be facing east. I immediately turned north, the eagle came back, and the 3 of them circled again. Then they flew away. After they flew away, I decided to continue my Qigong. However, the Qigong that I was practicing was not the Qigong that I was doing right then, at that particular time. I feel like I was downloaded a new form of Qigong. I continued the Qigong, and that's what you're going to learn today. We named it later Three Eagles Qigong, after I shared it with some other people, and we collectively said, let's call this Three Eagles Qigong. It only consists of 5 movements, and the beauty behind the whole concept is that the eagle represents clarity and simplicity, because an eagle can see a trout in the lake at 15,000 feet elevation and come down, swoop down, and get it. So an eagle sees things from a different vantage point as we as human beings see. And I'd like to share with you an image painted by D.G. House. She has given me permission to use this particular image as our image for Three Eagles Qigong. And at this particular time, I'd like to thank D.G. House, wonderful artist from Bozeman, Montana. So I just thought I would share that with you. And so the second image I would like to show you is a card that's in Hebrew, and this particular card has the Hebrew writing Yod, He, Wah, He. Yod, He, Wah, He, which is 4 letters, and I'd like to read to you the description of what these 4 letters mean. Yod, He, Wah, He is the mantra of liberation given to Moses at the burning bush 3,400 years ago, translated as that which was, is, and will always be. Takes one beyond time, space, and being into the non-dual experience of God's oneness. It also creates the meaning, I will become what I already am, which is our full potential awakening of liberation into I am that. And so with the Qigong download that I experienced from the Eagles, the combination of Yod-He-Wah-He, which is the ancient Hebrew tradition, the Qigong, which is the Eastern tradition, and the Eagles, which of course is interpreted by Native American traditions as the vision of clarity, those factors came into being in a simplistic 5-part form of Qigong. Now, it's only simplistic in that we can learn it very quickly. We can learn it in 10 minutes. We could call it 10-minute Qigong. But it's easy to learn and will take a lifetime to master. The final factor here is in kirtan, which is call and response music. You've heard people singing chants for very long periods of times, and they're basically singing ancient Sanskrit chants, 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. The singer sings it, and the audience repeats it, and they continue it, which brings a resonance to our body and brings us in resonation with divine spirit. So what we do in this form of Qigong is we can take our simplest movement and repeat it as many times as you wish. So there are no rules. You allow yourself to download the number of repetitions that you wish to do. I find myself once in a while now that I'm trying to master this form, I find myself now doing one movement for 5 minutes at a time and chanting the Yod-He-Wah-He with the idea that it's creating a resonation within my body. So I'd like to summarize what we've just said. The Three Eagles story within the sacred labyrinth, we'd like to combine the Yod-He-Wah-He, the ancient Hebrew, with the Eastern philosophy of Qigong, with Three Eagles and the Native American philosophy of being one with divine nature, creating greater clarity and with a greater and broader view of the universe. The ultimate purpose of this whole thing is to activate the divine energy that is within and around each of us. By the way, the 5 positions that we're going to review are open to the universe, which is number 1 position. Number 2 is receiving from the universe, which is bringing energy from outside into our dantian. Giving to the universe, which is bringing the energy back out to the universe, gathering it back in. And you'll see this in greater scope as we do our practice. Looking into the universe or looking out to the universe in both directions. And harmonizing with the universe. And you'll see as we do our practice in just 1 minute, you'll see that all of these 4 or 5 positions actually can be done 10 minutes a day or an hour a day. So with that said, I'd like to begin our practice. We have a small class here, and we're going to do Three Eagles Qigong for you right now. Thank you very much.